Have you ever followed all the right advice, work harder, set big goals, visualize success, and still felt stuck? Like you're climbing a mountain, but every step forward just adds more fog instead of clarity? You're not alone. Most of us are told to think forward, plan, chase, build, achieve. But here's the truth. If you only think forward, you'll get average results. If you want to stand out, think like the top 1%. The great thinkers, investors, and problem solvers of history. They flipped the script. They thought backward. This technique is called inversion, and it's a mental model that might just change the way you see every problem in your life. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to use it step by step, with real-world examples and surprisingly simple strategies. Let's get into it. Chapter 1. A man who saved countless lives. Let's start with a story that literally saved lives. During World War II, damaged planes returned from combat, riddled with bullet holes in the wings and fuselage. Naturally, the military wanted to add armor where the planes were hit most. Makes sense, right? Wrong. Statistician Abraham Wald realized something powerful. They were only analyzing the planes that survived. The planes hit in the engines or cockpits never made it back. So he flipped the question. Instead of asking, where are the planes getting hit? He asked, where are the planes not getting hit? Because those hits were fatal? That tiny mindset shift, inversion, saved thousands of lives. Now imagine what it could do for your business, your goals, your relationships, even your daily habits. Chapter 2. Two Faces of Inversion. Inversion can be seen in two ways. The first is starting with the result and solving the problem backward. German mathematician Carl Gustav Jacob Jacobi supported this idea, saying, invert, always invert. It's like solving a maze. Starting at the entrance often leads to wrong turns, but tracing back from the exit makes the path clearer and smoother. The second way to use inversion is by looking at what you want to avoid. Here's the practical trick. Instead of asking, how do I succeed? Ask, what would cause me to fail? Why? Because failure is often easier to define than success. Trying to be a better student? Don't just ask how to top the class. Ask, what habits will guarantee I fail this semester? Not sleeping, doom scrolling, procrastinating, never asking questions. Boom, now you know what to avoid. Charlie Munger, Warren Buffett's legendary partner, once said, it's not about being brilliant, it's about avoiding stupidity. One of Charlie Munger's favorite quotes is, all I want to know is where I am going to die so I never go there. Simple but powerful. The idea is to think of what can go wrong before it happens so you can avoid failure. In the World War II example, shifting focus to the planes that didn't return, rather than just the ones that survived, changed everything. Stoic thinkers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca used this method in what they called premeditation of evils. Mentally exploring worst-case scenarios like losing a job, becoming disabled, or damaging their reputation. Their goal wasn't fear but preparation, spotting risks early and avoiding them. While most chased success, the Stoics focused on sidestepping failure, and that's what helped them thrive. Chapter 3. Use the failure premortem in work and life. Think of a goal you're working on right now. Got it? Now imagine it's 6 months from today, and that goal has totally flopped. Ask yourself, why? What went wrong? This is called a failure premortem. Instead of reacting after failure, you anticipate it in advance and course correct now. Big companies even run kill the company workshops, where employees brainstorm how the company could fail. Why? To prevent it from ever happening. You can do this with your own goals, projects, or habits. It's like emotional insurance, and it works. Chapter 4. How inversion helps in better relationships. You've heard the golden rule, treat others the way you want to be treated. Sounds noble, but it's flawed. Not everyone wants what you want. You might love long texts and daily check-ins. Someone else might see that as clingy. So, flip the idea. Don't treat others the way you wouldn't want to be treated. Most people agree on what they dislike, being lied to, disrespected, or judged. Removing these negative behaviors can often improve relationships more than trying to guess what people want. Strong relationships aren't built on being perfect. They're built on being less hurtful. And that's way more manageable. Chapter 5. Use inversion to boost health and energy. Everyone says eat clean, sleep well, meditate, exercise. But honestly, that's a lot. And it's overwhelming. Let's invert it. What are the things destroying your health? Too much caffeine, midnight scrolling, no sleep, constant stress, junk food. Don't try to overhaul everything at once. Just remove one energy drainer at a time. Progress will compound. And as James Clear, author of Atomic Habits, puts it, you do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Inversion helps you build a system of not doing the wrong things. It's not about doing more. It's about doing less of what leads you off track. That's the easy way, actually. But here's the thing. Everything you've just learned about inversion won't help much if you can't apply it to things that actually challenge you, like math. So if you're serious about making math feel easy and finally getting good at it, subscribe and then click here to watch the next video, where I'll walk you through the exact steps to make math simple, natural, and even fun. See you there.